Welcome back to News 3 Today. Would you like to honor a remarkable woman in your life? Oh, the Savannah Delta Foundation is giving you a chance to pay special tribute to individuals who've influenced you through a unique keepsake. Juanita Adams is on the board of directors for the foundation. She joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Well, we're talking about a celebration, a tribute book.
Absolutely.
To women.
And it's a first.
And it's a first.
For Savannah. It's the inaugural edition of a women's tribute book. Long overdue, I would say. And so, to the board of directors at the Savannah Delta Foundation, we were looking for a fundraiser. Found a similar project in Dayton, Ohio, very successful one, a project which had the opportunity to honor local women in the Dayton area. And it's a very, their end product was a very classy coffee table version of a women's tribute book, and we hope to duplicate that here in Savannah. We're very excited about the project.
I'm so excited about it as well. Oftentimes we have women or people in general who we'd like to thank, but we just don't know how to do it.
Absolutely, and this does not just include women who we know are due the recognition because of some significant contribution. This is your average, ordinary woman you feel is your role model, your mentor, a former teacher, someone who meant so much significantly in your life and played an important role, and you'd just like to pay tribute to that person. So this is your opportunity to do that, and then have her have a wonderful keepsake for a family kind of heirloom that could be passed on from generation to generation.
Not only is this a wonderful keepsake, but it's also a big fundraiser for the Delta Foundation.
Yes, it is. It's a fundraiser, and what the Savannah Delta Foundation's goal is primarily is to fund local organizations whose primary mission is to support the efforts of women and children. And we hope to continue our efforts. We awarded our initial grants about 3 years ago to places like Frank Callen's Boys and Girls Club, Greenbrier Children's Center, that kind of thing. But if you have an organization or a nonprofit who's out there trying to promote a program or a special project and they need additional funding, they just submit a small application and grant to us, and we would hopefully be able to assist financially.
This organization started about 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
How did it all come about?
Well, we are really an offshoot of Delta Sigma Theta sorority, but we're separate organizations under different umbrellas. Right now, our board currently is comprised of all members of that organization, but we plan to extend our membership to the larger community as well. So what we did was to, because we knew there was a need for additional assistance, this was one way to make that happen and to do it where we could have our hands on into what organizations we would actually be able to assist.
Because community has always been an important part of what you do.
Absolutely, absolutely, because we're focused on assisting the community in ways that would help and benefit them as well. So it's a logical project for us, and we're just grateful and hoping that the Savannah community will embrace this project to allow us to be a greater benefit to the entire community.
It's a wonderful project. Let's give folks the information on how they can nominate a special woman or special women.
Absolutely. They can go to our address, our email address is savannahdeltafoundation@gmail.com. All of the particulars are there, will be mailed to them, a commitment form, the brochure which details the sizes of the ads that they're getting. They can also go out and get a corporate sponsor if they'd like to, but however, anyone can recommend someone, nominate someone, and then pay the initial ad fee for submitting that photo and the bio to us for inclusion in the book.
Deadline November 1st. Book comes out hopefully in March.
Hopefully in March, because it's Women's History Month. What better time?
Thank you so much, Mrs. Adams, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Stay with us. We'll be back with a final check of your forecast.